Crysta's back. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I know I've been absent a few weeks. We've had some family stuff going on, and we are back in our studio today. And I know I have left this project, and so we're gonna try to finish it up today. What I'm gonna be working on is the last time you guys saw, I painted this in this beautiful color called Venice. And I'm trying to get my comments pulled up so I can see your comments. I got you now. And I painted this originally in Venice, and then I put these wing details on this. And then what I did is I went over it again with a little bit of Venice. And if you see some streaking on it, I added in a little eggplant, some of that purpley color on there. And so let me see if I'm going to bring my camera in as close as I can get it. Right there, you can really see the details. So this is what I look like, and I'm going to have my head out so y'all can see up close what we're going to be doing next. It's kind of cool. Cat is on. Cat is watching. Hey, Cat. I'm going to set that up right there so you guys can you'll be able to see right there. Move this, bring you guys in. There you go, little ding, ding, ding. And we're down right there. So I got you guys up close. So what I'm going to be working on right now is I've got my shimmer jewels, my gilding jewels. So this one is a metallic, and it's called Sea Glass. And you see it's got that shimmery, it's very shimmery green. And then also this one is called Champagne. And this one is a shimmer jewel by Miss Lillian's. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be bringing out the details on these moldings right here. And I'm going to start off with a little bit of the champagne. See, let me see, get you right in there in my camera. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. And we're going to go, you just put a little bit on your finger. It's finger painting for adults. I highly recommend it. It is soothing and satisfying, and I love it. And we're just going to go over the details in these molds that I put on here and really bring out those accents and those details. And that is the champagne. Da, 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 da. We're going to go right over here, do the same thing on this one. Hit all the high points on it, and it's really going to bring it out. Now, I'm going to be doing this on all four sides, but instead of moving you guys around, we're just going to work on one side, and then I'll get the rest when I get off of here. See how easy that is? Get in those details. And so that is with the Shimmer Jewel in Champagne. And then next, what I'm going to do is I'm wiping my finger off on my da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's why I love putting down one of my drop cloths underneath my projects. So this one is a metallic jewel, and this one is the sea glass. See, pretty, pretty. And so this one is sea glass, and it's just going to give it a little bit more texture. And just going to go, not all over, just hit some of the other points in it. And it's really mixing those two. I just love the mixture of those two. We're going to just finger paint it, get it in there. So tell me hi when you come in. Tell me what you're working on. I'd love to know what you guys are working on. There we go. So we've used our champagne in the shimmer jewels and the sea glass in the metallic. Now what I'm going to do now is in the glazes, I've got this one. It's called Espresso. This is a Miss Lillian's metallic glaze, and this one is called Espresso. And I also have one, it's called Hematite. And Delania is on. Hey, Delania. I see we've got some other people jumping on. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Joyce. Thank you guys for stopping in. And so what I do is with my glazes, I'm going to open this up. And then I always work out of a separate container. Kat says I should get some for my granddaughter's project. What's your project you're working on for your granddaughter? And which one? Are you talking about the champagne or the champagne glitter jewel or the sea glass, the metallic? Because they're both beautiful. So this is the espresso, and you can see it's a beautiful rich brown, and it's metallic. And then this hematite, again, I'm gonna, my sticker, they come with a sticker on top, and I've already used this one, but for some reason my sticker stuck back down. And so I don't know why my sticker stuck back down. And so now I have to get my sticker unstuck. Boy, that's a tongue twister. I gotta get my sticker unstuck. Why did my sticker stick? There you go. So this one, this hematite, oops, get that poured in, is a really amazing gray color. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take, she says, we'll have roses. Let me see. A frame that she put some molds on, and it'll have roses. Actually, if you want, Kat, let me see here, because right off here to the side, I've got all of my shimmers and my metallic glazes or jewels. So the rose gold is really, really pretty. That one is amazingly beautiful. I love the rose gold. I just wasn't going to go on this project, but it is a really rich rose gold. And so actually get with me after I get off the live, because I can go through the ones that I have and actually put them on a project board for you. And you can see the different colors. And if you want to make a decision that way. And also, well, I have to just tell you, I love girls' night. But for this project, it wouldn't have worked. But if you're doing roses, that girls' night is phenomenal. And this is a shimmer jewel. And it's got, you know, that glitter shimmer in it as well. And so that one, the roses will be soft pink. So that's the girls' night would actually give it a little bit darker. If you like on the tips of the rosebuds, to use that girls' night would be phenomenal. Sue is on with us. Hey, Sue. Delaney says, ooh, I missed the rose gold. Well, I bet you won't miss it again. Hello. Okay, so we've got the hematite and the espresso metallic glazes. And I really want to try this espresso first, because I do want to pick up that brown that's in my bathroom. If you've been following, you know that this is going to be going in my master bath. And so I'm just, oh, my husband's home. Okay. So y'all get to hear my doggy alarm system going off. I didn't know you were on the way home, honey.
I figured you were doing something.
I was doing something.
Don't lie to people.
Hey! Hey, your enchiladas are on the stove. Sorry about that, guys. But we're just going to put that right in there. What do y'all think about that color? I love it. Love it. This charcoal, this espresso, the metallic glaze. And Sue says, let's show my girl some love and sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, please. And so I'm going to add some more down the legs, just streaking it on there. And if I wanted to, I can wipe it back a little bit so it's not as much, but I really like it. And I'm just going to streak it on there. Almost like a wash. Make it all grungy and crunchy, because that's the way I want it. We're going to do some on this side, take some more. I'm just using an inexpensive chip brush and go down the legs here. All grungy and crunchy, because that's what I want. People are like, grungy and crunchy in your bathroom. I love the brown tones that are in our bathroom, and I'm working off of that, but I also have splashes of color everywhere. So I want to have my little pops of color. See if I can get you guys moved over just a little bit. Seems like I'm getting kind of a glare off of, yeah, see, I'm in the shadow. That's why. So you can see it in the, and as it dries, it'll take on a different hue there. Delaney said she sprinkled. All right, so I'm going to offload my brush a little bit here using the same brush, and I'm going to go back in with some of the hematite, which is that deep gray. It's not silver gray, it's a gray, but it's a metallic, and I like it. So I'm just going to do a little bit of layering with my glazes here. And get some grays and browns going. And I've got little hints of the, what is it? The Venice in that turquoise color that we started off with, and a little bit of the eggplant that was a little wash over top of the Venice. And then we've got some of the brown, and we're going in with some of the gray. And just grunging it up. Oops, you can see where I grabbed it and I got a thumbprint. That's okay. I've got glaze. I know how to fix it. I'll just go over it again. And then the biggest thing for me that I find that I miss is right at the base. Like right at the very tippy tip of the bottom. You can't even see it right there. So right, let me hold my, right there at the very, very, very tippy tip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna start underneath and just do a little swipe right at the end, so I know that I am hitting that edge, and that is with my hematite. There we go. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm going to, well, first of all, I'm gonna have to move this. Two Chatty Chicks Teaching Eclectic Creations is with us. Hello from way down here in Arkansas. What do you mean way down here? You're up there. I'm in Texas. You're so up there in Arkansas. So let me move that. And then I am thinking of using the Harlequin stencil on the top, but honestly, that has been my plan. But you know how things go. You're working on stuff and then you go, well, I don't know. And I was about ready to go live and I had the stencil out and I was thinking to myself, well, what if I did a decoupage or a transfer? And so I'm actually going to wait to see how this goes. I may use the glaze on the top and then do a transfer over that and then seal it. But again, you know, I'm changing my mind at every step of the process on this one. So there we go. Jamie Webb is watching. Thanks for watching, Jamie. All right, so I am going to go again with my champagne in the Shimmer Jewel. I love the glitteriness of these jewels, the shimmers. You can look at that. It's all sparkly. And I just have a little bit on my finger, not much, just a little bit. What was that old commercial? A little dabble, do you? What was that? I forgot what product that was. Isn't that sad? I can remember the name of, like, I can remember slogans and stuff, but I can't tell you what it was for. Like, I think it was like a, I don't know, so like a little dabble, do you? What, anybody? Y'all are out there. Y'all can help me out there. What is that? I can't remember what that product was. but I'm old. So, you know, it could have been anything. Um, Delaney says she loves how this is turning out. I am loving getting back in the studio after everything that has been going on. It has been amazing to get back in here, to get back with you guys. And right there, I want a little bit more. Can really see how just a little bit uh, came back as Rena. A Brill cream. I thought it was like a men's hair cream or something. I thought it was something like that, but I just could not remember. But you can see how just using just a little bit of embellishment on it, it really does set it off. Let me bring you guys in. You can really see the details on it now. Can really see the details. And then I'm trying to be so much better with putting caps back on because I am famous for leaving caps off. And these will not dry up instantly, but you really do not want to leave them out. And then I'm going back in with just a little bit of the metallic sea glass. Not that the sea glass is going to really show up that much, but it's just to get that extra little bit of glittered metallic on it because the color is very close to the color underneath. It's just enough to give it just a little bit more texture without taking over. So that's why I'm using the sea glass as well. Just a little texture. For anybody that's, you know, following along at home, you know that layers and layers and layers really, I love that in a project. I love being able to have multiple layers. Okay, so now we're going to go back in with the espresso metallic, that rich, rich brown. Oh, it is such a gorgeous, rich brown. Renee said this is going to be so pretty. Thank you, Renee. And then we're just going to go and go over. You can always put on and wipe back, but honestly, I'm going for that grunge right now. And I'm not wiping anything back. I want grungy. Always remember too, you can always go back with glaze and add more, but it is a lot harder to wipe it back into. So if you want to make sure you do less and more layers until you get the color that you want. Some people stand by with baby wipes and they'll go and put it on instantly and then they'll wipe it back, and that's great. But I want that extra grunge, like almost that industrial grunge is what I'm going for. And then we're just going to swipe it in around the wings, in between the wings. And it's okay if one side looks a little bit different from the other one, because guess what? It's going to be in my bathroom and it's going to be in my vanity. So if I don't like the way a side came out, that's the side that'll face the vanity and no one will see it. I'll pick the side that I like the best, and that's the side that'll be sticking out, which is one of the great things about doing benches like this, is that especially if it's got a purpose where it's going to be on a desk or a vanity, you pick the side that you like the best, and that's the side you have out, that when people walk in, that's what they see. And hey guys, you know, it's only paint. And if you don't like it, paint over it. It's just paint. So, all right, I'm going to offload my brush here. Again, that's why I put, because I can just throw this in the wash when I'm done. And that way I don't have to go, where's my paper towels? Anybody else have a hide and seek contest with their paper towels and stuff? Yeah, that's why I do this. So now we're going to go in with that hematite, which is that metallic gray. It's, like I said, it's not a silvery gray. This is a true like gray. So a lot of times people, when they see gray and they metallic, they instantly think silver. This is a gray metallic. Anne is on with us. Hey, Anne girl. So glad you're here with us. And now I'm going in with that gray. Boy, I'm telling you guys all my secrets, ain't I? Just, well, if I don't like it, I'll just put that side on the other side, or, I'll repaint it. No big deal. And I've been honest with you guys. There's some things that you're going to see that I painted before we bought the new house. And now that we're in the house, that we bought a house, you might see pieces that I'm going to be painting again just because we're in a new house and the old piece isn't working in the new house. So we're going to be redoing them. So stand by for all that. So, Anne says she just got back from her doctor's appointment. Renee says, we must be sisters. Oh my gosh, change your mind midstream and never put caps back on or wipe them off. Renee is such a doll. I don't know if you guys saw my post on my Litter to Glitter page, but I got a surprise package from Renee yesterday that absolutely was beautiful and helped me so much. And if you would please go over and give Renee some love because she is an amazing person. And I'm just trying not to like set my project back down like inside of, my glaze. Another pro tip is, okay, I just put my glaze in these little plastic containers. And let me jump up real quick because I'll show you also. Around this time of the year, a lot of us are getting new stuff because, people are coming over and they're taking stuff out because, you got people coming over for Thanksgiving and stuff. And so we get these, Rubbermaid Tupperware things, the sets, and they have these little ones in there. And you never use these. You never use these. These just pile up and multiply in the back of your cabinet. So what I do is I take this size and sometimes this size because, they give you so many of them and you hardly ever use them, is that I put my glazes and stuff in here when I use them. Because your glaze comes in bottles like this, and it's very difficult, to dip your brush in this. So you have to put it on a paper plate or something like that. In order for me to get the most for my money out of my bottle, I will put my metallics and my glazes in these little things because, again, you don't use them for anything else. And then what I do is on my shelf over there where my glazes are, I will have, like after today, this is the espresso. So this is this one. I'll put the lid on it and I'll have this behind this. And so if the next time I use hematite or espresso, instead of grabbing this and using out of my bottle, I'll grab this. And if I need more, I'll put it in. Or you can label them as well. So it's a way that you've got products around your house that you have anyway that never get used and you need to put them to use. And so that's one of the things with these little jars that I found that if I put, like, I know that is the purple gemstone, that is black pearl. This one, I think, that's a crystal blue. And so when I'm done, I put them back over there and there you go. And I know I jumped over your comment, and she said you just got back from the throat doctor. I'm hoping that everything went well. Delaney said that this is such a great idea to use these little coasters. You get the most, guys, our addiction, our crafting addiction can become very costly. And so I am a very firm believer in getting the absolute most out of every product that you get. Right down to if I use a transfer or a decoupage and I cut it. I even save the scraps because you never know when that one flower that you could have used or you didn't use and you cut it out would layer perfectly over an imperfection later. And so I have a whole area of decoupage and transfers that I have scraps. And a lot of times I'll go back and go, well, I need a piece this big to cover maybe an imperfection, something hit it, something bubbled, or I didn't stick it down, or, it didn't adhere, or just that looks a little thin. I'd like to give it a little bit more texture. So I'll go into my little graveyard of, forgotten transfers. Get the most out of your products that you can. So I'm hoping that helps somebody out. So we're working on side 3. I honestly did not think it was going to go this quickly, so I was only going to do one side, but this is going very, very quickly. And so we are on side 3. Sandra Nolan is watching. Hey, Sandra, thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments and I will get to them. We have other of our creators on here, like Rena is on. She's a creator and she's can answer questions as well. Also, you're always welcome to hit up any of our business pages and ask questions. Um, I know I'm not going to name any names, but we've got people on here that will call me mid project, mid freak out, mid project, and go, I think I'm doing this wrong. And they'll, Facebook message me and I'll get on video chat with them and talk them down from the edge because that's what we do for each other. And so we try to be very, very open and honest with our people. And so if you have any questions whatsoever, please, please feel free to drop them in the comments or reach out to one of us. We have, and I am not afraid to say that if I don't know, I know people who do. Sadie is in trouble, deep trouble. Sadie is the little Dachshund that my husband and I, drove to Indiana last year to live with her mom, Ann. And so I'm kind of afraid to ask what my girl did. But whatever it is, it wasn't her fault. Okay. I already know you were at the doctor, you left her unattended, and it's not her fault. You left her unattended. So whatever it is, it's your fault. It's your fault. Don't be blaming my girl. She's a doll baby. She didn't do anything wrong. It was your fault. If she chewed something up, it's because you left it on the ground. It's not her fault. I take up for Sadie just a little bit. So we're going over again with our sea glass. And on this side, you can really see the amethyst here. You can really see where I think it was no, it's eggplant. I used eggplant. The eggplant, you could see a lot more of the purple in this side. So I'm waiting for Anne's response to tell me what Sadie did. Let me see. Let me get this. Delaney says, I did that with the transfer I used, and she does it with her fulls too. Oh no. Anne says it happened last night. Yes, I was here. She got into my crochet. She was just trying to help. She didn't try to hurt anything. She was just trying to help. I told you guys, I stick up for Sadie. That's my girl. I love me some Sadie. All right. And I'll call you after I get off my live and I'll plead Sadie's case for her. She says, I didn't catch you at the start of the video. Is that Venice? Oh dear, is that my favorite color and is awesome on a pair of boots? Laugh out loud. Yes, I started off this project by painting it in Venice. And then I kind of did like a little wash of eggplant in the overtop, just a little bit to add a little bit of texture. Then after that, I added my molds on here, the wing molds. Then today I'm using the champagne and the sea glass jewels to accent these. And I am using espresso and hematite glaze to grunge it up. So yeah, this thing, honestly, I have had 15, 20 different ideas for this project and I keep changing my mind and, your mood changes and your ideas change off your mood and you're thinking, oh, I want moody. No, I want cutesy. No, I want girly. No, I want skulls. Then you think, no, I want maybe and I might even sand this and distress it before I'm done. One of the things I've discussed before.
And she's got moody down.
Oh, I don't know if y'all just heard my husband, but off in the peanut gallery, I heard, yeah, she's got Moody down. Isn't it time for you to go back to work?
Something
Oh, you were talking to the dog? Okay. So, I might, like I said, I might even distress it a little bit when I'm done. I just haven't decided yet. We'll get there. We'll figure it all out. So we're just going to go layer this in here, go around. Why do I hear plastic? What are you getting into?
I'm getting to the Moody chips.
Oh, the Moody chips. Now the chips are Moody. All right, so there is our espresso. Um, and or Sue asked, "Did she crochet anything for you?" That's funny. Delaney says, "Oh, shorty." She covered her eyes and then laughed. Sue said, "Ask him if he ate those special enchiladas you made him." Yes, he's actually eating the enchiladas right now. I think he is. Are you eating the enchiladas? Austin says, "No, he ain't." Well, he had them last night. I made them last night. So I didn't expect him to be home so early. So if he wants to eat right now, he's going to have to eat enchiladas because that's all I got made. And then we're going to put some right there. Now I'm going, this is the hematite. And I think I want a little bit more of the hematite right in here. And a little bit more. And then we're going to hit this side. I'm going to make sure I get the tip here. And right in there. Yep. I like it. And I do think that I'm going to do this on the top as well. Do the whole thing in this moody little glaze layering thing instead of the Harlequin pattern. And then I need to find a correct transfer for it, I think. I think that's where I'm going to go. And possibly distress. I don't know why distressing went into my head today, but it did. And so that's where we're at. Move it to the very last side. And we are almost done with our project. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've been on, like I said. My husband hears I made him something special and he's scared. Oh, Glenn shouldn't be scared of you making something. Now, if there's smoke pouring out of it, like that evil smoke that comes out of a witch's cauldron and it's bubbling, then he might need to be concerned, but he'll be okay. So we're going to go back in again. This is our last side. We're going to do the champagne again. And you see how quickly this goes and what a difference it makes. Now, some people say that they would have glazed first and then done this. But, you know, it's me. Elizabeth is watching. Hey, Elizabeth. Glad to see you, girl. It's been a while since I've seen you. It's been a while since I've been on. And so going back with my sea glass. I am being such a good girl putting my tops back on, my products. I deserve something special. I need to reward myself because look, I'm being so good about it. I'm never this good about it. Wow. Whew. Kind of impressed with myself. Actually doing it. I told myself I was going to get better. And so scraping, offloading, just streaking it. And we are almost done. And then once it dries, I will take it into our bathroom and put it in front of my vanity. And I'll get you guys some pictures. And y'all can see, like I said, I still need to do the top. Got to figure that out. What I'm going to do at the top here because I haven't decided yet. And then get you guys some pictures. So I won't see you guys. This will be my Delania says, yes, you need more jewels. Elizabeth says, sound like you're getting sick, scratchy throat. I hope you're not. Actually, I'm just getting over being sick. When Shorty and I went to South Padre or down to Brownsville last or week before last, we came back. We got a cold, both of us, and so I'm still getting over it. But I am much better now. I am. It's just that lingering, doesn't want to go away, scratch, cough thing. But it was just a cold, and we're doing much better now. We're both doing better. And then a little bit in through there and pop it around the ends. And that is the hematite. Make sure I get down around the base of my... Oh, I almost forgot the inside of this leg, but I caught it. So I'm going to grab some of my espresso, go down the inside of that leg. And that's one of the things I've been looking at, the insides as I'm turning. And then grab just a little touch there. Sue says that glaze looks amazing. Elizabeth says, I'm so sorry about everything that's happened. Hugs. Thank you, Elizabeth. We're getting back to normal. We're getting back. We're still unpacking. But I won't see you guys again until after Christmas. I hope that Santa brings you everything that you want and more. I really do. Um, just my if y'all can do anything for me for Christmas, I ask one thing, and that is just show somebody some pure kindness and give somebody some love and some grace this holiday season. Um, a lot of people are just going through things that no one knows about, and sometimes the best gift that you can give is some love. So if anything, please give out some love this holiday season. Kiss your family, tell them that you love them. And guys, I will be back on next Tuesday here on Miss Lillian's. I will be on my Litter to Glitter page on Thursday at 11 Texas time. That is noon on Eastern, and that is for Painting with Whiskey and Women with my girl Sue. And I just want you guys to know that I love you guys so, so much. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Thank you guys for all the love that you've given us in the last few weeks with everything that's happened. And we're doing okay. We're going to be okay. So thank you guys. Much love. And you got to love these products. So, my guys, much love. I will see you guys soon. I'll see you next week. I'll see you Thursday, and then I'll see you next week.